Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some sinking city. As you can see, we're still on. Well, there's some weird thing happened at some point. Apparently, my Xbox like completely shut down. Because I mean, like all of my games are in like quick resume all the time, right? And for some reason, they've all had to like load in, and I don't know what caused it, which is weird. Fortunately, this time I didn't get screwed over with Nexomon and lose like 3 weeks worth of progress since I had actually been good about saving it myself. Now, anyway, with that said, Fred's demand. Fred told me he knows where the EODs keep Professor Harriet Doe, the leader of the lost expedition I am seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange safe passage for him out of the city. Suggested using the local smuggling ring. He believes the smugglers communicate secretly using advertisements for Salvation Harbor in the local newspaper. Most likely, it's a new message each week. All right. Well, I mean that's where we're going. Is to the. We'll put the compass mark there. Is to the Chronicle to see what we can find. Oh. I'm actually recording this on a Saturday this time. Normally I have this recorded by now. And I where's my sprint? There it is. And I do Mirage and the horror game. You know, like normally during the week I do Cube and this. And then I was doing Mirage and the horror game on Saturday. But I had already done my Cube video for this week, the week before. So I didn't need to do that. And then I wanted to get the horror game done, so I did that one. Yeah. All right, so after the flood, uh, advertisements, and Salvation Harbor. Time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Comshore Street and Salvation Road. Okay, so Salvation. Oh, is that this? Yeah. All right, so I already had that place unlocked then. All right, I already been there. I think I even made some comment about it, if I'm not mistaken. Which way am I going here? Wrong. This way. But yeah, funny thing happened on Reddit. I no, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Because I've been playing Pokemon again, right? Damn it. Scarlet and Violet, because like the second part of the DLC came out, the Indigo Disc part of it. And they put in 25 legendaries with this DLC. But the way you get them is to do all these stupid little chores that are like, take a picture of a Pokemon that is floating. Use auto battle to defeat 10 Pokemon. Make a TM. Shit like that, right? Just absolute trash, right? Just very much low effort, busy work, right? And then after you do that enough times, it you have to go talk to this old guy and he tells you a story about a legendary where you're like, oh, you know what? I was in this general area and this legendary Pokemon that's supposed to be like catastrophe class and so epic and da 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 da, like in the previous games like Kyogre and Groudon, you awaken one and they end the world. Yeah, he found him just chilling. Oh, and by the way, here's some carrot sticks. He'll really like that, and you just go to a random, like to where he told you he found them, and it's just sitting there.
Bye.
No, that's not what I want. Well,
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
But anyway, yeah, so like I had went on Reddit there and did a little rant about how, they treated the legendary Pokemon in this game. Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Apparently the people on the Pokemon subreddit are so freaking fragile. That post where I was like, I don't like how they did this because of this reason, this reason, this reason. They put them all there. The fights are fucking annoying as hell and everything. It got removed. Oh. Grimhaven Bay, Livicott, not far from the crossroad. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. It got removed for instigation. Like, it's like, you're just trying to cause fights. It's like, am I? I thought I was expressing an opinion. I guess that isn't allowed here unless the opinion is completely positive. But that's like pretty much every fucking subreddit out there for a game. Like, it's like, oh, you have a problem with this small portion of the game, then fucking play something else. You fucking loser. Why don't you just, get a life instead of sharing your opinion on the internet? And it's like, wow. Like, people on subreddits for specific games, man, are the worst. Like, I'll defend a game that I like, but if somebody has like a valid complaint about it, I'll be like, yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, if you don't like something like that, you don't like it. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it happens. But like, so many people on there are just like the worst. Like, well, I mean, I guess that's just like the internet in general, right? Like, you say something even slightly negative, and maybe not even negative, but like just not 100% positive about something, I think I'm gonna take the water and go around. And you just get so many people like immediately screaming at you because you can't question the thing they like or the thing they believe or whatever, right? Without being the worst person ever. You know what though? Saying that, weirdly enough, the least argumentative. Oh, that guy's getting a beat down in there. Group, I guess, would be the correct term. That I've found online. Fucking religious people. Like, of all things, right? Like, I can't remember if it was on Reddit or not, though. It might have been on YouTube or something. But I made some comment about this part of the Bible. And I mean, like, yeah, they obviously disagreed with me because, they were religious. They believe in the Bible and everything. I think it's a good book with decent stories in it, but if you take them as absolute fact, you know, not so much. But yeah, they were like, all right, but what about, like, they actually took the time to, explain why they thought the way they did and like why da 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 da. I ended up, not really agreeing with them, but what can you do? Point is that they were actually, not screaming morons. There may have been one screaming moron, but I mean, okay, what the fuck? Good lord. There's my weapon wheel. Wow, really? Right next to me, eh? Yeah, reload. Wow, I got the shit kicked out of me again. That was bullshit and you know it, game. These things fucking are the worst. Like, how the hell did that one miss? Fucking bullshit. But anyway. Yeah, yeah. The internet's a fucking crazy place. Anyway, back to the game that we're playing. About monsters and Cthulhu, basically. Okay. I still don't know where I'm supposed to go. I know it's in here, but all it said was that it wasn't far from this crossroad. Which, I mean, doesn't really help me. I mean, I thought it was there because it had the light, but... without more to go on, odds are I'm going to end up in another fight. Oh, fuck off. You're still alive, are ya? Fucking stay dead. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? So what, those just need an extra bullet to be put down? Let's heal up. Get some more bullets. Ugh, not a lot though, so I guess I'll stick with my revolver for now. But I still don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to be going here. I mean, not far from there is not a very helpful description. Also got caught on nothing there. Found a brooch though. Don't know what that's about. First aid kit, a bunch of other stuff. No, I guess I can... oh wait, no, I just found a first aid kit, so I don't even need to upgrade it. Okay. Well, I do still have one more direction to go, I guess. But it's still very annoying that I've had to fight this many things already, and I mean, a little more direction would have been nice. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, those guys spitting stuff at me sure seem to be doing way more damage than they used to. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it really seems like they're doing way more damage than they used to. Of course, I still haven't found the fucking courier. Or where the fuck he's even supposed to be. I mean, is there something else that it's just not telling me on the description in the thing? Went missing after visiting a house on Levi Coffin Avenue. I mean, yeah, like it didn't... I mean, you would kind of assume that if it was visiting a house, it wouldn't be in the infested zone. But I mean... What are my options here? I mean, because that's the way I came in. So, I mean, maybe it's on the other side of this barricade? And I didn't need to fight anybody at all? Which would be fucking shitty. But at this point, I don't think that I have any other option. There we go. I mean, none of these look like houses either. Yes, this one kind of does. This must be it then. Oh, courier's finally... Fucking Christ. Well, the fact that they're just straight up giving me ammo isn't great. It's never a good sign when they're like, here's some bullets. I have decided to use the shotgun on those guys, by the way. They run at you, they get close, they take so many bullets. It seems like it would be worth it. It's weird that there was only one of them, but I mean, I'll take that over having a bunch. Or like, over having one that spawns somewhere that I can't see it, so it's just lowering my fucking mental state over and over, or constantly. Bear trap. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything up here. Let's do that just in case something spawns up there and decides to come down after me. Try and get my ammo back up. Well, that looks weird, so let's save that for after. Oh, there's something to see here. There it is. Oh, there's the whiskey. Okay. Still haven't found the courier, though. I imagine he's over here.
The blood's almost dry.
Been dead for a while.
Left by something heavy with wheels.
Cross-country gasoline, eh?
Empty, but reeks of gasoline.
Okay.
I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse.
I mean, it's not a good way since the body is still there, but... Okay, well, before I actually go in there... Should probably take that up, since I know I can, in fact, step in them myself.
Drock! Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Okay.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get 'em, boys.
Not good.
No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this.
Has he?
Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Time to figure this out.
Well, I think it's just the order that I just saw them in, actually.
Whose idea was it to hide? You're done, kid. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Okay, key evidence, but is it all the evidence? Ayo. And I got another skill point. Wider shotgun spread and improved damage. Fuck yeah. Alright, well... We obviously did significantly more combat than I had originally, or that I had to do. Guess we gotta go back to the bar, eh? Well, you know what, the fucking infected zone, I've already cleared it out, so I may as well just go back to my boat here. I mean, I guess we didn't do horribly on items and that. I mean, I think we're only really missing revolver rounds. That loaded in. Alright. So now we got a guy in a wheelchair heading up a gang. This way for quite a bit. And I mean, you wouldn't think that would be... I mean, he's got to be a rich guy, right? Like, at this point in this city, in this universe, somebody in a wheelchair is, like, just dead, right? I mean, you got monsters coming up that they're... I mean, I guess if they're, like, on flat ground, they're gonna get away from them, but there's no way they're getting away from them on stairs. And even on flat ground, I mean, the wheelchair can move pretty quickly, especially somebody who's used to it, but like, don't know that it can move that quickly. And you obviously have significantly less maneuverability. You aren't doing too many sharp turns in it. So I mean, it's got to be somebody who has been surrounded by guys since, like, the monsters started appearing, basically. Alright. Back to the bar, I got the crate of whiskey. I found the dead courier.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
Oh, Okay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Okay, thanks. Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
So, I don't get a reward for finding the courier. The reward is for bringing the whiskey. That's surprisingly realistic. Oh god, I still have 3 more knowledge points. Well, fuck it. Let's just finish off our combat proficiency. And you know what? Fuck it. Let's bump that health up, shall we? All right. What does our note say? Rendezvous point and alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus and Skipper, Southern Salvation Harbor. What does one do with a dog? The dog is rabid, so it must be killed. All right. Windmill Avenue. Right here. Octopus and Skipper. There's Skipper, there's Octopus, so it's right about here. And it looks like we're just heading back to the boat. Because I don't see another fast travel near it, so. I will say I took a quick scan through this quest. It's the walkthrough that I was using to find the side quest. So I clicked on this one, I took a quick scan through it just to see how long it was going to take. This seems like a fairly lengthy quest. I'm not going to lie. It like maybe the walkthrough is just like overly detailed or something. I don't know. I didn't really read any of the walkthrough. I just wanted to see about how long it was. Maybe I should have went to one of the quests or one of the main missions we already did to see if it was the same length. But anyway, it went on for quite a while. So yeah, this may be more than 2 parts. But I mean, if it's 3 parts, then I wonder if it's 3 parts, should I just... I mean, how far into it are we now? Into this video? I mean, we're only at a half hour, so we're definitely still in part 1. And I mean, I haven't recorded Mirage yet, so I mean, if this ends up being 3 parts instead of 2, I may very well just put this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just give Mirage 2, so that the case is still 1 a week. Alright, I need to find smuggler. I have a... No. No. There it is. Flashlight. Of course, I then walk out of the shadows to where it turns daytime. But...
Hey fella, what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
Kill it because the dog is rabid.
Because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
Just take me to your boss.
Alright. I'm assuming if I answered that wrong, they would have turned me away and or turned hostile.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Okay.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? Let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
Let's just say I'm a private detective and leave it at that.
Cocky, ain't you? So be it, kid. I have a pretty good idea who you might be. You were working for Throgmorton, right? So, what do you want?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
I'm fine with doing a job for you, but is this gonna be on the up and up? I've got a reputation to think about.
If you're here, kid, then I can't imagine you have a boatload of options. Don't want to do the job for me? Then get lost, and be glad you're still breathing.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter, rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing, someone tried to kill me a week ago.
You're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
I wasn't expecting mercy from a crime boss. So, what's the catch?
It's not a trick, kid. I couldn't give a damn what you think about me. When you're at death's door, it makes you reassess your priorities.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver. And I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, yeah, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it. It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences, especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
So, I mean, it was definitely a son, right? Like...
How you doing, handsome?
Like, in real life, you know, it might not be a son, but because this is a video game, like, even in a movie, it would be like, alright, so it's clearly a son. Because it's one of those things where it's like, aha, we're subverting your expectations. It's like, no, that's pretty much exactly what I expected. I feel like a lot of the time where it's like, oh, this thing subverts your expectations. Like, as soon as it starts, like, alright, I know exactly what's going to happen now. And more often than not, correct. I feel like the only ones that don't subvert, or that actually manage to subvert my expectations at this point, are ones that do something, like, just mind-numbingly stupid, you know? What is that? I don't know. I don't want to drop down there.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
This stain's almost gone.
Yeah, but that one
I
is.
can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
Yeah, I saw that.
The blood dried not too long ago.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's got a big leg bobber on it.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
Also, why am I hurt so much? Like, did that ever so tiny fall kill, like, do that much damage? Okay, that's the same thing I picked up. Don't even know what the hell that thing is supposed to be. I'm getting a lot of gunpowder, which is nice. That does tend to be the thing that I run out of.
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's in better shape.
Yeah? Do they have anything there that you don't, though? I mean, that one there looks better than ours.
Whoa, what gives?
I mean, I don't even know what the hell that one is. Well, I think it might be a shotgun, but... Anyway, hey, old guy. Brute. You know, you gotta...
Funny thing, I found a dead woman in your basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you. You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished. Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
Goodbye.
Oh, all evidence collected. Alright. Where the hell's the door now? Here we go. Alright. Let's check our mind palace. Ruthless tyrant and wants to be a better man. Never gonna change. Murder will just be the start. I mean, why not? We'll go with a second chance for Brutus. It's not like Sherlock Holmes where it actually makes a difference. What I say here, your choices still change at the time. Or you still have to make the choice at the time. Alright, what do we got? Okay, Brutus's hideout. We already know that. Should I mark it anyway? I mean, let's mark it anyway just because. Bartender's instructions. Oh, it does say in an alley. All right. Okay, someone killed the yeah, yeah. Ah, here we go. Nope. Ah, here we go. The crematorium, Southern Reed Heights. The shell, Reed Heights, probably somewhere over here by the cemetery, right? Corner of Wayne, yeah, so literally this building here, probably. Carpenter Manor. Southern Old, I think that's this one, is it not? Gold Bridge Road between Sentry and Hillside. Yep. And last one, a tag with the name Jack White. Okay. I guess if we go to maybe the city hall and public records, might be able to find a death note for a Jack White, maybe. I mean, the crematorium would be a good place to start, but if I can find a location for that, that would be better. Alright, so let's go to the city hall. I don't remember what all we can look up there. But if it's not the city hall, I may be able to go to the newspaper and look up obituaries. I don't remember what all my options are for looking stuff up in these places, so. But this seems as good a start as any. Alright, citizens after the flood. Citizen records. And the crematorium tag. No? Huh. The name listed a yellow tag. I mean, it would be after the flood. Be citizen records. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, so let's try the newspaper, I guess. Apparently they don't keep death records at City Hall. That's the library. There's the Chronicle. Your supernatural abilities give you an edge over the common sleuths. Yeah, yeah. Really don't like that they put that wall there. Like, why? It's also, I mean, it's very clear. Oh, you know what? Maybe, well, you know what? I'll check the newspaper first. And if I get nothing there, then maybe I'll go to the police station and see. Alright, period after the flood. Let's go with commoners. Current events, front page, advertisements. I mean, yeah, I don't know then. Okay, well, the only other place we can possibly go to is the police station to see if they have a record of death there. Hopefully they do. It does really make me miss Sherlock Holmes, though, where whenever you had to do something like this, it was all in one location. Because it was just all the shit that he had at his house. Records, this way. Victims, officers. I mean, documentation, victims, violent crimes. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, I have no fucking idea what I'm supposed to do with this. Clue then. Oh, nothing apparently. Alright. Well, that was fucking worthless. I mean, it seems like a good clue, right? Like, why bother telling me what the name on the toe tag was if it's not important, right? Like, yes, I could have looked at that earlier and seen that, oh, there was nothing to learn from it. But, I mean, it seemed like a decent shot. Alright, let's go to the crematorium first. I mean, I don't know why I keep thinking it's down there. Like, I don't know. Very weird. It's like, oh, he woke up, and the fact that they said he woke up with a yellow toe tag, like, is that, maybe that'll be important once we get to the crematorium, the fact that it was yellow, but, I mean, I feel like if you wake up in a crematorium wrapped in a blanket, and not, you know, just, like, on a slab, like, or not wrapped in a blanket, wrapped in a rug, you know, I feel like that's a sure sign that you weren't actually supposed to be there, you know? Okay, so this should be the crematorium this direction. There we go, that should be it. You would assume, anyway. Boom. Wow. It's actually rather nice in here. Weirdly enough, this crematorium, like, may be the nicest place I've been in. I mean, I guess Throgmorton's Manor is pretty good. Pretty nice and clean, but it also seems really cluttered. Aurelie Lidot. Come on, dude. Fuck it, man. Let's go bowling. Okay. Weird. Okay, and then I can go downstairs, which is probably where the actual crematorium place is. And what about this door? Nothing. Alright, downstairs it is then. Oh, what do you got? Last week, person on duty, James Warren. 7 unidentified corpses. J. Huss, S. Cole, V. Black, Jack White to be cremated urgently. This week, person on duty, Robert Taylor, James Warren on sick leave since last week. 16 unidentified corpses and M. Jane. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I would go on medical leave too if somebody was supposed to cremate got up and left. Alright. This reminds me, you know what's a good movie? The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I locked up and left early today. The keys are on the table. P.S. This morning I heard wild beasts near the cemetery. Be careful.
The door won't budge.
Alright, so the keys are on the table, but what table? There we go. But yeah, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Really good movie. It's on Shudder.
Oh, what a stench.
Yeah. And it's a movie that I forgot it was on Shudder when I canceled my subscription. Otherwise, I definitely would have watched it one more time before canceling.
Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime. And judging by the dried blood and the dent on this shovel, it was used as a weapon.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also got to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It was pretty good. I liked it. I still prefer Willy's Wonderland over it, but I mean, It's hard to beat that championship piece of cinema. Good lord.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, and stinks.
I mean, that's not really how you get something like that out. You definitely need to like put it like over a drain, tip it over, and just like kind of scrape it off. Whoops.
Ah, it reeks to high heaven. What is this stuff?
Yeah, I don't know what's with the slime. The last time we saw a bunch of slime, it had to do with somebody turning into a wildebeest, right? Oh, there you go. Got getting clonked on the head.
What by the angles is going on? Where am I?
Okay, so he wakes up, he goes out, he smacks the first person that he finds on the head, which I think is a bit much.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
And then he takes off. Is there... Oh, there is. Good lord, that's so far away.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's
Okay.
get a handle on what actually happened here.
Okay, well,
Another
that's
one for
numero
you.
uno.
Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
And then obviously all the way over here, and then two...
What by the angles is going on?
Did I actually click that? I did.
Where am I?
And 4.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
New Mind Palace clue. Brutus stunned the crematorium worker, and the shift schedule leads us to locate James Warren. Oh, all evidence. Oh, you know what? I should check. Because they're really weird about getting or telling me when I get the knowledge points. Well, I mean, look at last time. I had 3 knowledge points when I went to level up, and I somehow doubt that it all came from the one quest. Because that seems like a lot considering the very few, or like the small amount of skills that you actually get in the game, or that you have in the game to unlock, that they would give you 3 in one quest. Alright. Come on. Let's get out of here. So this would have been the quest. So I mean, like, during this quest, right? We went to the Seven Oaks Bar, which I do believe is where we picked up, I want to say, the quest from the cop. So we could have picked that up there. Obviously, this place is where the quest for the Gravekeeper guy was. So we could have picked that up here. So, I mean, they definitely lead you, at the very least, close to the, oh god, close to the side quest, which is nice. I mean, it's a lot better than, ow, fuck. Alright, let's locate James Warren. And requires urgent treatment, so odds are he's at the hospital. Which is where we could pick up the other side quest. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that is nice. I don't, and we already went to the fish market, which is where the other side quest I had to get was. So, I mean, yeah, they did a pretty decent job guiding you to the side quest without just, like, planting them on the map for you. Not that I mind it when games plant them on the map for you, because it's like, it's good to know that they're there. And I mean, sometimes you might very easily miss something, you know? I don't know why I decided that building was the hospital instead of this one, but to be fair, I also don't know why I have awnings over those windows. I don't really recall ever seeing a hospital with awnings. Where is the, because I can look for shit here too, right? Like we have the... Ah, there we go, records room. What's this? In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. Okay. If this is the... Okay. I thought this said records room, but why can't I... Ooh, that's a disgusting bathroom. I mean, is it in the basement? Like, it shouldn't be that far away, yeah? From the entrance, like... I don't remember how to get to the basement now. So I'll just take the easy way down. And this is Psycho Lady's room.
Anything I can help you with?
Yeah, where the fuck is your actual records room? I mean, I found the place that has the name, or that says it's the records room, but there's no records to be had in it. Or am I, like, is that a... Am I in the wrong place? I am. I'm in the asylum, not the hospital. Fuck. I forgot that that's what this place was. Ugh, I feel dumb now. Just hop over the wall. Ugh, I feel so dumb. I would say, you know, they should put a different marker on there for the asylum than the hospital, but at the same time, what? I mean, I guess you could put like the it's like the staff with like the snakes going around it and has wings or whatever, right? It's like a Hermes thing or something. Like symbol of medicine. Whatever, like I guess they could have done that for one of them. But I don't know which one would have been better for that to do. Anyway. Patients after the flood. Therapy, surgery, asylum, and morgue. Well, he hit him on the head, but he said he was knocked out, so I'm gonna go with surgery. Oh, there it is. Male, 35, citizen, crematorium, head trauma, second floor, bed rest recommended. And I can't remember, is this regular second floor or British second floor? Oh, you're holding your head.
You're James Warren, right?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man to the crematorium. I need to know who those people were.
What makes you think I'd know that?
You were supposed to cremate a man listed as Jack White. He escaped, and now he wants to know what's going on. So tell me, who paid you to burn a man alive?
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find out Jack White is still alive. I can arrange that.
No. Please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests, but they ain't from St. Michael's Church, that's for sure. They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something. Maybe from an old Oakmont church? That's all I know, I swear.
Where can I find this church?
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left alone.
It's not much, but thanks. Wasn't that hard after all, was it?
You got what you came for. Now leave me be.
Bye.
Alright. So we got some people from an old church. So I imagine probably going to be played off as some kind of weird cult, which in this game is everyone. I mean, let's face it. Alright, well. Yeah, the church, whatever. I mean, we don't have anything to do besides check on the manor now, so. To Old Grove we go.